Good afternoon. This day, the 5th of March 2020. The middle of this day, I just have to take a break from my work and come to brief you. Very brief. This video is going to be very brief. I have come again. Bob Reason Onwe, thank you for watching me. You are live now. My own Bob Reason Onwe, thank you for watching me. Rosemary, thank you for watching me. Alex, thank you for watching me. Laughter King, thank you for watching me. Maureen Hinks, thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining me, Peter Igwe, this afternoon. This video is going to be very brief. Paul Christopher, thank you for watching me. Prince Chuku, thank you for watching me. Wanta, thank you for watching me. Celestine Mbaji, thank you for watching me. Pastor Benjamin Okai, thank you for watching me. Thank you for watching me. Kinsley Lawrence. We are going to have about 500 viewers, and I tell you what I want to tell you very quickly. Kelvin Eze Onodugo, thank you for watching me. Onodugo, Kinsley Chidbueze, thank you for watching me. Temple Ogozie, thank you for watching me. David Chidi, thank you for watching my own David Chidi, thank you for watching me. Ngo Kapita, thank you for watching me. Kelly Nelson, thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining me. Dennis Smith this afternoon. This is going to be a very brief video this afternoon. Michael, and what am I tag every, this is for every Biafran, this is for every Biafran, this is for every Nigerian, this is for Dudua. This video is going to be for every Biafran. When I mean Biafra, I mean from the south, Ijo people, Niger Delta, everybody. Tag your friends in this video. The information I'm about to give you now is very important and very crucial in this Biafra struggle, because a lot of lies has been told. A lot of lies has been told about Biafra, and why they are telling you this lie is because they are afraid of Biafra. They know Biafra is coming, so they are doing everything. Gloria Benson, Chibuzo Okoye, they are doing everything to bring disunity, to bring this kind of they are having propaganda. You know how these APC people lie, and Nigeria, everything about them is lies, and they have been doing and lying to Nigerians and to Igbos and to our brothers in Niger Delta. This is 500. Here we go. I take this break from the middle of this day from my work to be able to come and briefly tell you this thing, this very important information. After this video, share it, let it go viral, because this is very important information. Now, I was going through the comments of my live video of yesterday when I was telling you, because now it is not the time to start replying to people. Patrick Eze, thank you for joining me. It is not the time to my own Obiageli Uzoegbo. Thank you for joining me. I see you. You have been a wonderful lady, a wonderful sister, Obiageli. So now, my live video yesterday, I was educating Niger Deltans. I was educating people from Delta State, and I didn't read all the comments, but I have seen a comment where somebody, of course, because they don't have any defense, they don't have anything against that my live video yesterday. So some of them are still shamefully coming to say the capital of Eastern region was in Calabar, and the Igbo tried to dominate the Eastern region by relocating the capital to Enugu, and then from Enugu to Umuahia in Abia State. So that is according to the comment of that guy, of course, who is following Fulani people. That according to that kind of comment, I'm not making this comment because of him, because he is inconsequential, but because of people who may be thinking like him, that Igbos dominated the Eastern region. And that is the reason why they relocated the capital of Eastern region to Enugu, and from Enugu to Umuahia. So I want to clear this, because this is very important. And also, this information I'm about to give you now will also address a lot of things that they are claiming Igbo domination. First of all, this information is another fallacy and another propaganda that the northern Nigeria have fed to these Niger Delta brothers and sisters. and some of them, few of them, not all of them, few of them believe that Igbos are dominating, Igbos are dominating. This, I don't know where this dominance is coming from. I don't know where this domination is coming from. Is Igbo dominating anybody as of today? Igbo don't dominate people. But let me make this very clear. The capital of Eastern region was moved from Calabar to Enugu State. To Enugu, not Enugu State, to Enugu, the city of Enugu. And then from Enugu, the capital was moved to Umuahia. Moving the capital from Calabar has nothing to do with Igbo. It has nothing to do with Igbo. Moving the capital from Enugu to Umuahia also have nothing to do with Igbo. It is as if they have already forgotten that the capital of Nigeria was not in Abuja. The capital of Nigeria, the last capital of Nigeria before Abuja was in Lagos. So would you say that the people in Abuja is now dominating Nigeria? Is Abuja in the north? Abuja is not in the north. Abuja is not in the north, in case you don't know that. Now, would you say that Abuja, because the capital of Nigeria was moved from Lagos to Abuja, so for that reason, Abuja is dominating Nigeria? No. The people dominating Nigeria are in the northeast and the northwest. So if the dominance is real, like if it is about domination, they should have moved the capital of Nigeria from Lagos to Borno State. Because these are the people who hold Nigeria to ransom with their terrorism and hostility. So that person that is tolling that line of thinking that the capital of Eastern region was moved from Calabar to Enugu because Igbo want to dominate. And then also, they claim that Igbo become the governor general, or in the name of Akanebiam and Michael Okpara, is also another fallacy. First of all, there is a lot of things that people have accepted today, which is not supposed to be so. Igbo is a language. Igbo is not ethnic group. Igbo is a language. Biafra is our nation. And a lot of you will say, Igbo man. There is nothing like Igbo man. Igbo is a language. And Biafra is our nation. In Biafra, we have the general language, which is Igbo. Nobody is Igbo. Every state in Biafra land today, every state have their own dialect. But the general language we speak in Biafra is Igbo. So now, or the major language we speak is Igbo. Because when you go to Niger Delta, for example, they have their own dialect. Every state in Biafra land have their own dialect. And then the major dialect is Igbo. And then when you go to the other part of Biafra, which is the riverine area, they have their own dialect. And most of them speak Igbo also, which is the central, or I would say general language and all that. But now, when they come to tell you Igbos are dominating, who is Igbo? Nobody is Igbo. Igbo is the language. Igbo is the language. If you go to Enugu State is in Biafra land. Enugu State don't speak Igbo. They have different dialects in Enugu State. Every community in Enugu State, every local government in Enugu State have their own way of speaking. They have their own dialect. If you go to Nsukka have its own dialect. If you go to Udi, they have the way they speak. And at the end of the day, even them, they have to learn Igbo language. So Igbo is a language. Nobody is Igbo. If you go to Anambra State, every community in Anambra State, if you go to Onitsha speak differently. If you go to Idemili have their own way of speaking. All these people in Anambra State, every community, all these local government have their own dialect. But then we have the general one called Igbo language. And some people even have what they call Central Igbo. They have what they call Igbo Nzube. They have what they call Igbo Mpa or Igbo Nti or all those things. So the Igbo, nobody is Igbo. What we have is Biafra. So this misconception, these lies that they have been feeding you, it is time we change this narrative. There is nobody is Igbo. What we have is Biafra. Igbo is a language. Now, if you go to Imo State Imo State have their own Igbo, their own way of speaking Igbo. At the end of the day, we have Central Igbo, which is the language. If you go to Abriba, if you go to Abia State, they have their own way. Every community have the way they speak their own Igbo language. They have their own dialect. At the end of the day, they have to even learn how to speak Central Igbo. And that is, nobody in Biafra land is Igbo. Everybody is Biafran. And then the language we speak is Igbo. If you go to Ebonyi State have their own dialect. Izi have their own dialect. Eza have their own dialect. Mbo have their own dialect. Afikpo have their own different dialects. And at the end of the day, everybody speaks Central Igbo. That means that Igbo is that language. If you go to River State, there are people who speak the language they speak in River, and there are people who speak Igbo language in rivers. And at the end of the day, those people who speak Igbo language, they learn to speak Central Igbo. If you go to Ijo land, there are parts of Ijo that are speaking Igbo. If you go to Delta State, there are parts of Delta that are speaking Igbo. So what we are saying is that nobody is Igbo. If anybody tells you that Igbo want to dominate, tell them it's a lie. And this is the lie that must stop. Nobody is Igbo. What we are is we are Biafrans. And it is time to stop this coronation that Igbo man is this, Igbo man is that. We are Igbo, we are speaking Igbo language. Nobody is Igbo man. What we are Biafrans. We are not Igbo man. It is Biafra. And we speak Igbo language. The general language is Igbo. And we have, these ethnic groups in Biafra land have different dialects, different language. Now, they tell you again that Igbo is dominating, that Igbo dominated Eastern region. It is a lie. Because the Maki Alokpara, you know where he come from, the Akano Ibiam is from Afikpo, which is now part of Ebonyi State. And Afikpo have their own dialect. If they speak their dialect, you will not understand. But at the end of the day, everybody in Afikpo is speaking Central Igbo. But in addition to that, they have their own dialect. So would you say that Akanebiam is Igbo man in that sense of being Igbo? So, but the point is that Akanebiam is a Biafran. He's a Biafran man. He's not an Igbo man. Igbo is a language. Igbo is a language. Nobody is Igbo man. Everybody is a Biafran. And then you have the Igbo speaking Biafra. You have the Igbo speaking Biafra. You have the Igbo Biafra, which means you can speak Igbo, you learn Igbo language and speak Igbo language. So this thing that they come to tell you, Igbos are dominating, nobody is Igbo and nobody is dominating anybody. The only thing we have is we have Central Igbo speaking people. We have, nobody will come now in Biafra land to tell you that he is the main Igbo man. And a lot of you will come, a lot of you have been brainwashed to say, oh, Igbos are divided. Igbos are divided. Anambra person will not regard a Ebonyi person as Igbo person, as Igbo man. Enugu State will not regard this as Igbo man. This one cannot. Osu has been abolished. But a lot of you will come to say, oh, there is this issue of Osu in Igbo land. There is nothing like Igbo man. You are a Biafran. You speak Igbo. Nobody is Igbo. And a lot of people has been brainwashed to even believe these things that they are coming to tell you, Igbo people. Igbo people. Nobody is Igbo people. Igbo is a language that we speak. Nobody is Igbo man. What we are Biafrans. And the language we speak is Igbo. So everybody will learn Igbo. My own dialect, if I speak it, you will not understand. But I speak Central Igbo, which makes me a Biafra. And every other person from Ijo, it is a choice. You can continue to speak your Ijo language, Efik language, Wari and all that. You can continue to speak it if you want. But if you want to learn Igbo, you can learn Igbo. If Igbo speaking people want to learn Ijo, those who live in Ijo land, they can speak Ijo very well and learn it. It is part of this Biafra. So when they come to tell you Igbos are dominating, Igbos are this, Igbo, nobody is Igbo. Nobody is Igbo man. Everybody is a Biafran. If you are from Imo State, you are not Igbo man, you are a Biafran. If you are from Anambra State, you are not a Igbo man, you are a Biafran, you speak Igbo. If you are from Delta State, you are not Igbo man, you are a Biafran, and part of you in Delta State speak Igbo. This thing, they are dividing states, making some people were telling me, oh, that is River Niger. The boundary of Biafra, that what I was reading yesterday, that is the boundary I mentioned, Niger River. Niger River. Before you begin to tell me that the boundary of Biafra is in Niger River, first of all, you have to define where did the Niger River start and where did it end, before you can begin to say the boundary is in Niger River. When we say boundary is in Niger River, is it defined? Can you tell me where the Niger River started and where it ended? Because that is the only way you can know the kind of, when we talk about the boundary, what we mean by the Niger River. So you first of all identify where did the Niger River start and where did it end, before you can begin to now explain the boundary we are talking about. So if you are from River State, you are a Biafran. If you are Calabar, from Cross River State, you are Biafran. If you are from any South, as they call it today, you are Biafran. And when they tell you Igbo man, tell them there is nothing like Igbo man. It is a lie, it is a propaganda, it is a fallacy that the caliphate have sold to you. And because you people don't even think, because there is no reason, everybody is looking for how to share national cake in Nigeria, and you are aligned with that line of thinking, and they tell you Igbo man this, Igbo man this. Nobody is Igbo man, nobody, including myself. What we are Biafrans, and we speak Igbo. And it is time you go out and start preaching this thing, information I'm giving you today. It is time we change the narrative of these lies and this thing that the caliphate have used to divide you in Biafra land for many years. For many years, you have been divided with this kind of line of thinking. Igbos are dominating. Igbos are dominating. Nobody is Igbo. Nobody is an Igbo man. What we are Biafrans, and we speak Igbo language. If you doubt me, go to Anambra State today and go and do your research. From Idemili to all the local government in Anambra State, they speak differently. If you go to Onitsha, Onitsha, in Onitsha, in Anambra State, when Onitsha person comes to speak, you will say he is from Onitsha, because they speak differently. If you go to Imo State today, everybody, every local government, our community in Imo State, they speak Igbos, they speak Igbo language differently. And when somebody from Imo State comes to speak, you will know that he's from Imo State. And at the end of the day, we have what we call Central Igbo, which is the language everybody understands. So if somebody from Owerri or somebody from Imo State, some part of Imo State come to speak, most of you will not even understand what the person is talking about. But at the end of the day, if he wants you or she wants you to understand, he will speak Central Igbo. When you go to Abia State, the people of Abia State, go and do your research. They speak differently. If you go to Ohofia speak different. If you go to Arochukwu speak differently. If you go to other part of Abia State, they speak their language, the Igbo language, differently. At the end of the day, we have what we call Central Igbo. So all these things, all these lies that you people are peddling, and you think that we can just keep quiet and all these things will continue to go on. It is lie. They have fed you with lie. They have brainwashed you. And it is time you participate in changing the narrative and the lies. Nobody is Igbo man. What we are is we are Biafrans, and we speak Igbo language. I'm repeating this because I'm repeating when I do a video, I repeat it. Because some people don't understand things. Immediately you say it and go to another thing. You have to repeat it so that it will ring bell in their head. And this is African. So I am going to be repeating it. Nobody is, and you can prove me wrong. Come and quote me wrong that I am saying it today, and probably for the first time For the first time, you are hearing this line of argument that nobody is Igbo man. What we are Biafran, and we speak Igbo language. And I have proven it to you that if you go to every state of the so-called Igbo-speaking states, the so-called Igbo-speaking states, everybody speak their dialect, totally different from what every other person speak in another state. And at the end of the day, we have our general dialect or language called Igbo language. And not just an Igbo language, we call it Central Igbo. And when you are learning Igbo, you have what we call Igbo Nzube. We have what we call Central Igbo and Igbo Nzube and what have you. And at the end of the day, it is Igbo language. So anybody who tells you that Igbo man is this and Igbo man is that, first of all, tell the person there is nothing like Igbo man. That is one. Nobody is dominating anybody from Igbo person. No Igbo person is dominating anybody. And no Igbo person dominated any person during this Eastern region government. What we have is we have person called Michael Okpara, and we have the governor called Akano Ibiam, and they are all from Biafra land, and they speak different language. Akano Ibiam is from Afikpo, that is now part of Ebonyi State today. Their language, they speak different. In fact, when Afikpo person is speaking here, you think he's from China, and they speak different. So when you come out in public to deal with other Biafrans, you speak central language, which is the Igbo. And Michael Okpara, where he come from, he speak differently than Akano Ibiam. So when he comes to deal with Akano Ibiam, he speaks central Igbo. So when you come to say Igbo person is dominating you, it is a lie. And that lie, we have to correct it, to start correcting it from now. Because when Biafra come, we will not condone lies. We will teach history in Biafra land so that everybody will be educated and we know their history. And so that when you are confronted with lies from Nigeria people, when you are confronted with lie from terrorist people, you will be able to lecture them and tell them the exact truth, because history has been abolished in Nigeria. And how can you can imagine how they've abolished history in Nigeria school, for you to know that the Fulani people don't think far. What they think is how to conquer your land, how to grab your land, how to kill you and grab your natural resources. And somebody is asking, when was the oil found in Nigeria or discovered in Nigeria and all that? I'm not going to answer you that question today. Of course, everybody should know when oil was discovered in Nigeria. But I will come also to address the oil, when the oil was discovered and what happened and transpired after the oil was discovered in Nigeria. So, but my message this afternoon, before I go back to my busy day, because I am very, very busy person, before I go back to my work, the message this afternoon is that nobody is Igbo man. And those people telling you Igbo man is this, Igbo man is that, it is a lie. That is the tactics they have used to divide you in Biafra, to divide you in the Eastern region, because they think Igbo man is this, Igbo man is that. And today, we have come to tell them nobody is Igbo man. Everybody is a Biafran, and we speak Igbo language. Preach this message anywhere you go. And yesterday, you people remember I made a video. I mentioned that Orutum, governor of Benue State, has come to raise alarm that there is influence of Fulani in Benue State. I told you also that anytime Orutum come to raise this kind of alarm, the next thing is killing in Benue State. I told you also that you should watch out, that the next thing you will see in Benue State is killing. And as I was talking yesterday, the killing was going on in Benue State. They butchered Benue people with machete. They cut them pieces like animals in Benue State yesterday. And the same people who came to Benue State to apologize, I told them that this apology is a scam. It was cooked in Aso Rock, dished in Benue State by Mayete Allah. And it is happening now. As I talk to you, they are killing people in Benue State. Yesterday, that happened. They killed people in Benue State, and how many news media, mainstream media in Nigeria have carried it? We are watching. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Wait for evening as I come again. It is time. We are following Nigeria bomber to bomber, and those who think that we are relenting, you don't know what is coming to you. Watch and wait patiently. Support Biafra agitation. Supporting Nigeria is supporting terrorism, and the terrorism will get to you. All the people that have been killed today, all of them are supporting one Nigeria, and they died for nothing. If you support one Nigeria, you are supporting terrorists, and the terrorists will consume you. If you do not change, repent from supporting one Nigeria and support Nigeria disintegration, Nigeria is irredeemable, and there is nothing you can do to make Nigeria work again. And if you know anywhere to sabotage the government of Nigeria, sabotage it. It is part of the struggle. Thank you for watching. Remember, on the 20th of June 2020, Biafrans are marching. We have 1 million march in Washington, D.C. Anywhere you are in the world, start getting your visa, start getting your air ticket. Everybody is going to come out in millions. Biafrans, both Yoruba people who are supporting freedom of Yoruba people, both Middle Belt people, if you know you are in the United States, both those who are not even Africans. If you support Biafra freedom, if you support freedom, if you support that no Christians should be killed in Nigeria, if you want peace to return in the region of Nigeria, it is time you come and march with us in solidarity for the freedom of Biafra on the 20th of June 2020. Thank you for bringing out your time and your data if you are in Nigeria to watch this video. Share this video, tag your friends, those who are supposed to watch the information I shared now, that no Igbo person, there is nothing like Igbo man. What we are Biafrans, and we speak Igbo language. Thank you.